Welcome to live chat with the global policy. Okay. Chat. Messages. Visible. Hey everyone. I'm guessing I'm live. Oops, sorry y'all. I'm gonna tell you. Let's see if I can rotate this. Nope, won't let me. Okay. Let me fix this. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get another stabilizer thing because this doesn't rotate the right way. So what's everyone doing tonight? I see that there's supposed to be 8 in here. And I couldn't tell if it was a picture of me or if it was actually live. Hey Terry, am I actually live or is it a photo? Hey Beth. Oh, okay, so I'm live. Alright. Hey everyone. So I'm looking kind of rough tonight, but you know what? They're gonna talk shit no matter how you look, right? Alright, my sister just asked me, my sister Faith is in here, y'all don't wench her. She asked me, was I moving? I'm looking. I've not moved yet, but I am looking for either land or a house and land. Instead of buying this, which needs a lot of work. The light behind me is making a glare. Let me shut this one off. Hold on. Is that better? I think it was the light over me. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Rayberry. Judy. Lola Cactus. I've got some winches I got to give out. I was in a live stream the other night in Poverty Princess, and I tell you, there was so many trolls in there, it wasn't even funny. Hey, Clear's Corner. I've got Static Strawberry. That doesn't surprise me any. Let me see if I can get the chat back up here. Okay, there it goes. Hey, Planet X. WM. No, Faith, I stay kind of busy. Hey, Catfish. Faith, I'm going to give you a wrench, so that nobody, can, wrench you out of here. Hold on. I know you don't probably know what to do with it, but, I'm going to give you one. Because you're my sister and I don't want your wrench out. So Faith, you should have a wrench now. Let's see. Where am I? I gotta scroll down here. Oops. And this thing will not hold my phone. Okay. Seems like static's gone. Good. Hey, Vivian. Hope you're doing good. You in Tennessee? Let's see. Oh, you got troll last night? Planet X? I'm gonna tell you. Lola, you should be in bed. Yeah, well, let me tell you, Faith, because we have a lot of trolls, and anybody without a wrench gets thrown out that, they're not sure about. If you make a comment that they think sounds funny, they're going to wrench you out. Hey, Jeanette. Hey, Claudia. I thought Claudia had anybody wrenching out the wrong people. You at? Where are you at, Lola? In England? Yeah, so anyway, the other night, a whole bunch of people came into Poverty Princesses. I don't know where these people... Oh, I'm going... I don't know where these people came from. Oh, London. Okay, cool. But I don't know where these people come from, but I'll tell you what, they was everywhere, y'all. They was coming in there so fast, it wasn't even funny. I know, Lynn, I know you're not a troll. But I don't, there's some that they know that they won't wrench out, and then there's some that they don't know that they will. Like, for instance, my sister. Or one of my other family members that they aren't familiar with. So I try to make sure that they have a wrench so that they don't get booted. But yeah, it's do I know somebody named Kit Kat? Nobody but that nasty thing, Cat Riley. Other than that, yeah. So yeah, my daughter is she's still having breathing trouble. But I'm glad that the test, some kind of a D-dime blood test, showed blood clot, and her doctor sent her to the hospital. And thank God it was a false positive. But she is having trouble still breathing with that bronchitis. She must have it really bad. Somebody is trying to call me, and I don't know who it is, so I'm dismissing it. No, Claudia, who is Kit Kat? Is it another troll? This is a mess. I'm just gonna hold my phone. Hopefully, I hate to hold it so far, so close up, but that stick is a pain in my neck. Let's see. I've seen the name in other comments, but can't remember. We'll bring recliner in here. I would be out. Oh, Claudia, you're still in the hospital with your husband? Hey, Lockett. My daughter's trying to call. She doesn't realize I'm on a live. I knew I should have told her something. Because what I was doing, I almost didn't think I was going to be able to go live. Hey, Southern Maid. She subbed or followed me. I blocked her. Oh, was she nasty? Probably was a troll. Let me message my daughter right quick and let her know. Yeah, I just hit can't talk now, call me later. Lord Jesus. Back scratcher, perfect length. I have, let me show y'all. I have this right here. I'm going to kill my daughter in a minute. I'm going to kill her, and she should know that I'm on live. Okay, anyway, I have this thing here. But it's got a long handle. And anyway, when I do my videos, I do them sideways with the phone, so it holds it great. But when I'm doing a live, I have to hold it long ways, and it doesn't work. But I have a back scratcher. Yeah, I have a tripod. Again, none of them turn like, like when you hold your phone normal. All of them turn sideways. And it won't, Yeah, it does kind of seem like there might be a little trouble in paradise, Lynn, with Zeus and Adam. But I went outside. I had to drain my tank, and y'all, I'm going to upload a video when I get off here. Don't try this at home. I seen it on another video. And they used French bread, in the thing. Well, you'll see when I upload the video. I should have just made my own crust. Um, it was a mess. So, Ray Berry said he still speaks to her. Yeah, I'm sure, Zeus still speaks to her, but, because that's where she's cooking at. Um, let's see. Judy said something multicolor family mart. Pop up phones. I wonder if my other pod will do it. I'm buffering, Terry. It's probably my internet here is crappy. Okay, Claudia. I hope your husband's getting better. I really do. I pray to God that he's going to be okay. New black stick. Sounds funny, but I bet it works. Yeah, like I said, I've got another pod, but I can't remember if it only goes long ways or if it goes this way too. Mr. No Head didn't come to her rescue when she left. Right, when she left the studio apartment. I think honestly, what it is that she could not afford the apartment, and we all know that Zeus is fake, and it had nothing to do with his mother. It was a duplex. Buffering leaves when you great facial after live streams. Uh, yeah, it was a duplex, and then they put the basement apartment in there. I can tell you right now. Oh, a triplex. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find something. But yeah, so she left the apartment. Sitting here. Oh, yeah, Minnesota. I bet, combi. I see where it says Minnesota combi. So you stay in a combi? Hey, Tina. Hey, Livella. I'm just now seeing. I hope I'm not missing none of you. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with this crazy weather. It was 80 one day, and the next day it was 30. You know. Yeah, Tina. She left the apartment. She's not been in the apartment. You do stay in your combi. Well, I'm gonna tell you, you're in the wrong place in Minnesota in a combi, unless you got a nice diesel heater. Those diesel heaters, uh, from my understanding, is the best. I build out my van. I'm gonna put me a diesel heater in it. It's a '71 VW bus. My RV's a 1988. Hey, Road Trip Eddie in the house. How you doing? I hope it ain't cold where you are too. But it's cold. It's supposed to be cold here tonight. Oh, I know. I used to live in Chicago, Ray, and woo, you talk about cold on that lakefront. Woo, buddy. Yeah, do you have a diesel gas heater, combi? Don't let the eco people hear that. Not too bad. Getting a few warm streets. Where are you at, Eddie? What state are you in now? Oh, that's good, combi. That's the way to go. That's the way to go. Cold in Pittsburgh? Yeah, and it probably, the north there has had warmer weather. Southern New Mexico. Okay, that's why it's a little warmer. Yeah, hey Flo. Yeah, my daughter's doing better. She's just got that bad bronchitis, but that's a lot better than a blood clot because my grandfather died, my mother's father, from an embolism to the brain, and so it's hereditary. She was diagnosed with factor 5 Yeah, up north, it's actually been a pretty good winter because I'm originally from New York, and I don't ever remember having that kind of weather up there where it was warm. Hey Nova, oh, you gonna move to Arizona, Combi? Well, I heard that it gets kind of chilly there in the desert at night too sometimes. I don't think I'd get rid of that. Like I said, I'm hoping to find a piece of land to buy, um, or house and land, something, home base, and Jeanette, she thought she was gonna have to be on it for life. Oh, Newburgh, Ray. Barry, I'm born and raised in Newburgh, New York. Yeah, Lavelle, that's where I was looking, was in Tennessee. Um, I really do want to move to Tennessee. Yeah, I'm originally from the lower Hudson Valley, right there along the Hudson River. Oh, Terry, you're from Newburgh too? 38 in Minnesota. Well, see, now 38 ain't bad, but 12 degrees? Oh, Lord Jesus. You better get that doggone thing going. Get that heater going. Yeah, my daughter was calling me because I was telling you about, I use French bread to make like scramble, and I had seen it in another video. Well, she made it look easy, but let me tell y'all, I would have been better off making my own dang crust, my own flour, instead of buying the French bread thinking I was getting out easy. No, I had to roll it, and it was hard to fight with. It was like rubber. Um, so, um, my daughter's obviously got the food done, but I'm gonna have her. I mean, I want to take a picture of it, um, and add it to my video. Um, oh, Lynn, you're from New Mexico too? I've looked at like Tennessee, New Mexico. Wherever I can get something that's kind of reasonable. Let's see, oh, Beth, your mother's from Long Island? Huh, let me see. Founders of Long Island migrated to Mississippi. I don't know where my sister Faith went to. She probably jumped out. She has a hard time getting up with me. She's in New York. Um, but it's because, sometimes I just don't feel good, and, you know, oh, so road trip Eddie, you like New Mexico good? Are you from Glen Cove, Long Island, and moved to Florida? Bend, PA. I'll tell you, I like Pennsylvania. Tina, I believe she did move in with Jill. Every one of her videos is at Jill's house, even cooking. But I do know that her apartment's up for rent, so there's no way in hell she's living in it. 1.5 hours from Poverty Princess. Oh, cool. Terry, maybe you can go visit her. You spent your summers last year at Santa Fe. Yeah, New Mexico is friendly towards vanners and RVers. And same with Texas. I mean, like they have a lot of places for us to be able to park and stuff. So, and you can buy the pass in New Mexico. I want to say, Eddie, correct me if I'm wrong, it's what, 180 or 280 a year. And you do have to move every 2 weeks, but it's got nice places to camp at. And lots of them, so you don't have a problem finding somewhere. Yeah, right. She couldn't afford to stay. She went from 600 a month to 1,200 a month. And probably all she gets a month. So she was counting on like YouTube to pay for, her phone, internet, and whatever else, electricity, and whatever else she had. She was counting on, YouTube and her subscribers to pay for that, and always live within what you get a month. Yeah, yeah, that was stupid. Right there on the Jersey Shore, looked like a nice little place. Albuquerque's dangerous. Yeah, I heard that. You no longer stomp, haha. But yeah, I heard that. I heard that Albuquerque was dangerous. Making hot chocolate flow. Hot chocolate sounds kind of good. Yeah, but I mean, like they have stuff for like vanners and RVers, and Florida does too. I mean, there's lots of states that's friendly to RVers, but then there's a lot of them that's not. We have to kind of stay out of there. Yeah, Tina, I don't know. I say that um, I get so much money a month. I know how much I've got to live on. I've got to stay within that budget. Um, just because you're making a little more money from time to time, don't mean that you don't need to stay within your budget because you never know when that money's gone. So, yeah, it's always smart just to live within your means, like I say. I could afford an apartment that's 600 a month. If I had to, but 1,200? No, that's about what I get. I yeah. No, I can't live for that. Yeah, Lavella, I get paid on the third too. I wouldn't be getting what I'm getting if it hadn't been, my husband passed away. Um I kind of liked it the other way because I was able to get Medicaid and food stamps, and and now without that help, and they took away my extra help for my medicine, and it just doesn't pay me to keep the Part D. Um, they want me to pay them $30 a month for Part D, and plus still pay like half of what I would have to pay for my medication. I wouldn't mind paying for the Part D if it paid for, my medication wasn't still so high and everything around VLA, but it's a very long, rough drive to get there. Oh, ah, yeah, and some things, yeah, Lavelle, $16 a month. That's what they was giving my daughter, who just gets regular Social Security, and she doesn't even get 800 a month. She gets like 770 maybe, and they don't want to give her anything. So I mean, like, I don't know. It's insane. They just Lavelle, you should have a wrench now. Yeah, it's crazy as all get out. I mean, I'm just gonna go ahead and wrench everybody that I know, love, and trust because hey, the more you have, the better, right? Huh. I mean, at least they can't, mess with us too much with all the wrenches, huh? Yeah, I know she said that she had to, hey Linda, I know she said that she had to respect them not wanting pork cooked in the house. Well, I'm here to tell you she's really going to miss her damn bacon. I know I would. 779, I first got my disability 8 years back. Yeah, well, I think it depends on what state you live in as to how much you get. But really, my husband passing away and me getting that little bit more money, it hurt me more than helped me, honestly. It made me have to pay for my Medicare, now my Part D, and no extra help. It's making me not be able to get food stamps. Um, you know, but $16 a month weren't hardly even worth going to apply for it. And but the good thing about being on the SSDI is I'd be grateful for a place to live. Forget the pork. I don't know. Mostly what I eat is chicken and pork. And I'll be honest, I love my bacon. I mean, I'm having a cigarette. What the hell? Like I said, they're going to talk shit anyway. Because they've been talking a lot lately. But yeah, and see, most of her subscribers, she knows, is on a low income. And now she's trying to go back to her roots. You know, now she's been kind of knocked down off her high horse. Are you smoking with me, Lavelle? So, well, that's right. Smoke them if you got them. I mean, we're all going to die from something. I prefer not to die from smoking, but y'all, I know people never smoked a cigarette a day in their life that died from lung cancer. I mean, it's just whatever happens, you know? So, and I really don't care what they say about me because I know who I am. I mean, I've been the same person, you know, my whole life. I don't shift or change. You know, if I hit the lottery tomorrow, I'd still be me. I mean, except for, hey, me and my friends, now we'd be going on some trips. Kills, hold on, I missed what Beth said. Kill's husband needs to put his foot down and get Glenda out of their lives. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I think it's headed for, yeah, she did put a lot of seasonings in her red beans. I use a lot of seasonings too. I try to use the cheap ones. Yeah, I live on caffeine and nicotine. I cannot tell a lie. It's just the way it is. But honest to God, I really think that it's going to come falling down. Hey, Bashana. I really think it's going to come crumbling down, and it's not going to be long. Because let's face it, I think she's kind of hard to live with, from what I can tell, from what I see. And did y'all see her last video where she was giving excuses as to why no Southern Maid, she sure as hell ain't hurting for no meal. But did y'all see her other video where she was looking for excuses why she wasn't there with her kids? Yeah, Mindy, that's what I drink, Folgers. If it ain't Folgers, I'm sorry, I can't drink it. But yeah, she was making up excuses why she was talking about 10 different states she lived in. Single in RV, but came to say hi, catching up with videos. Doggy looks good. Sad about the other stuff. Thanks, Sun-Dry Girl. Sun-Dry Girl, stay here long enough for me to rent you so when you come back in, you'll have one. There you go. This way you're here. Eventually, everybody will have a ranch. That's, part of us. Eddie, you want a winch? I'll be more than happy to give you one. Um, yeah, I know. She won't admit that she's not living there any longer. And she's got all of her people over there fooled. I mean, eventually they're going to start to wonder why they've not seen her in her apartment. And then she's going to come up with, well, I had to move outside her day earlier than now. I mean, like, her shit just don't stink or something, you know? I guess, God knocks those back down to size. Could bump my phone while it's in my pocket. All right, Eddie. I mean, I don't think that they're going to throw you out of here anyway, Eddie. Most people know who you are. But they have been making up fake. They've been, what do you want to call it? Been making up profiles with the people. I mean, like, taking the real people's profiles. It's crazy. Well, there's a lot of people needs to give up smoking, but you know what? Yeah, I haven't watched Vivian's last video. I got to go watch that. No. Did you see that, Beth? Oh my God, I thought I'd fall on the floor laughing. I really did. So, Sundry, I hope everything's going good up there where you're at. I mean, like, I don't know what that song was. I vaguely remember hearing it one time. Sundry girl, a wrench. You do lives. A wrench is where when trolls come in, you can click on their name and boot them out. You can put them in timeout. You could hide them from the channel. Bunch of stuff you can do. And, another wench can't wench another wench. So, if you come in, somebody doesn't know who you are, they might accidentally think you said something wrong and boot you. But, yeah, if you've had any problem, Sundry, with trolls, oh, you've never had a troll? Well, Sundry, you are lucky. You are one lucky person there, Jen. Because I thought everybody's had trolls. You'll start getting them. Just a matter of time, girl. Just a matter of time. And I'm going to tell you, you might want to go ahead and wrench a few people just in case. Yeah, there was a lot of them coming to live, Sundry. A lot of trolls. Like I said, I was in Poverty Princesses the other night, and she didn't have any wrenches, and she had to figure out how to wrench them really quick, like, because they were coming in left and right. Hey, Shauna. I think I said your name right. Oh, yeah. I don't think you have either. I think I seen Laura's last video. If it's the one I'm thinking of, it was good. I'll go check and see if she's got... I don't know why sometimes I'm not getting notifications. Somebody will make a comment and it won't show up. It'll show up in my notifications, but it won't show up nowhere on my channel. Not even in health spam or helpful review, none of that. So, if for some reason you make a comment and I don't answer you, that's why. Lock it tight, it's too late. But yeah, they've got some real nasty stuff going on over there on them other channels. And that last one that Alice Tells All put on, that was about as disgusting can get. Oh, you have, Ray? You've had problems with the comments? I'm thinking all YouTubers been having that trouble. Sundry, he said he was in New Mexico somewhere. I didn't ask him where because with all the trolls, you don't want people knowing your exact location sometimes. But I'm hoping to get me a piece of land somewhere that I like, and that I can, fix up my van, sell this big old RV because it's too expensive for me. Yeah, the gas alone, when you're traveling by yourself, you're better off in a van. Now, I'd have to have me a high top van, with all the comforts of home, and I can put that in a van. As long as I've got some place to sleep and cook and wash my tail, I'm good. So, but yeah, so like I said, I made stromboli out of the instant French bread that kind of like you buy the biscuits. I think next time I make my own dough for them, because it was a lot of trouble. But I'll upload that video. Yeah, did y'all notice that? uh, you noticed that she had on gloves, Catfish? She was wearing gloves. Yeah, I noticed that too. And she never wore gloves cooking in her house. So, yeah, I don't think that's going to go over well. I mean, when you make your mom wear gloves to cook, um, yeah, that's not going to go over too good. It won't be long, trust me. And she won't be there. She'll be trying to find another place. And honestly, on Long Island, I seriously doubt she'll find a place on Long Island that she can afford on her income alone. Unless, they start sending her tons of money again, or, something. But I know a lot of YouTubers that said that their AdSense has went down. I believe Camo Dave was talking about his AdSense had went down. So, yeah, right. Get a roommate or something like that. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna have an apartment, you need a roommate or something when you're living on disability, because one person can't afford it. And the low income apartments, they have a long waiting list. And if you have a felony record, you can't get one of those. Um, all right, Shauna, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Is it Shana or Shauna, or how do you say your name? Shana, Shauna? Oh, God, yeah, Vivian. Takes 3 months to make $100. Yeah, and she's complaining, and she's making at least four, or she was making 4 to 6. It's hard to get those watch time hours in. Hey, Slenda, how you doing? Yeah, good. I'm glad you came. Yeah, we was just talking about old Madam there living in her daughter's house. Not telling none of her subscribers that she's not living in that apartment anymore, and having to wear gloves to cook. Oh, thanks, Laura. I appreciate that. Yeah, I just jumped on right quick. Last live, I put on some makeup and stuff, but I decided they're just gonna talk shit anyway. No matter what you do, they're gonna talk crap. So I don't really care. I mean, let them talk. But now for real, she's living in her daughter's basement, or on the couch. One. Laura, she must have made another video since I looked. Did you make red beans, Laura? Oh yeah, Beth, I want to be in Tennessee. I was telling Sundry Girl about that place too. You did? Well, I'm gonna have to get over there and watch that video. Huh. Did you wear gloves? And turkey sausage? I know you didn't use pork, right? Oh, Lord saying, oh my God, I gotta get over there and see it. I have got to. I bet that's funny as all get out. I mean, I sure as hell laughed at Madam. I mean, I laughed my ass off at that. That had to be the funniest damn video I've ever seen her do. Maybe her AdSense will go up. You use mystery meat. I'm not sure what that is. Like I said, her husband would have to be Muslim. They're basically the ones that are like, you know, pork is like an alligator trying to eat you alive to them, you know? So, like I said, she'll sure be missing her bacon here shortly. I'll tell you what I haven't made in a long time is Spanish rice and beans. Uh, oh, I know Laura can sing a whole lot better than Madam. Lord Jesus. Like I said, I was about rolling in the floor. That should have been a comedy. Not just a regular. That should have been a comedy, y'all. Uh, but that's it. And then I put on my extra virgin coconut oil. Yeah, like I said, you forgot to dance. Oh no. No, no, no. You got to dance. I don't know. That was funny as all get out. I mean, Lord Jesus, what's this world coming to? Oh, yeah, I'll get over there. I'll watch that as soon as I get the food I made from my daughter. Um, I still got to clean the top of my oven. I had a glass. I was baking something, and I had a glass, that you put in the oven. I don't know what happened, y'all. That it exploded. So you have to put tie tassels. Mm, yeah. Um. Well, the video that Laura After Dark. Um. Those channels need to be reported because they're actually using you. They're actually, and there's my daughter again. I got to dismiss her call again. I knew I should have told her I was going on live stream. I don't think Sil is Muslim. They can't drink liquor either. They do at all the parties. Muslims can't drink liquor. I mean, I don't know. He might be drinking beer or wine. He might not be drinking liquor. He might not drink at all. But I think his wife's got that covered. The drinking. I mean, it's just not that long ago that they was out in that, restaurant getting food cooked for them, having a good old time. And next thing you know, she's whining and crying about money again. About her AdSense and you know. I know she's gonna say that we forced her out of that basement apartment, instead of telling the truth and saying, look, I just couldn't afford to live there, she's going to say that we did it. You know, because we're all sitting outside her apartment. I mean, you know that, right? We're all just sitting outside, chilling, hanging out, waving at the cops when they go by, you know. Yeah, Linda, that restaurant meal had to be $50 a person, at least. I mean, at the very least. Yeah, Muslims believe in multiple wives. Although I do know some over here in the United States that don't have multiple wives, and they seem to be faithful to the wife that they have. I mean, you know, the ones that were domesticated over here. But the only ones I know that you cannot have pork in your house is a Muslim person. Y'all, intermission is almost over. Hey, Robin, I didn't even see you jump in. I'm surprised my daughter's not walked over here wondering what's going on while I'm ignoring her calls. Common sense should go ahead and tell her that I'm doing a video or a live or something. So, but yeah, I wanted to jump on for a little bit. Like I said, my daughter is still having breathing trouble, but at least it's not a blood clot in her lung. She has had one before. They took her off her blood thinner like 4 months ago. I don't know why. Hey, George Dana. Um, so you know, sunny side up in the AM just subbed. Oh, thank you. So yeah, you know, like I said, she's had blood clots in her legs. She's had them in her lung before. Um, it's scary. I want to say her twin sister might have tested positive for factor V, but she hasn't gotten any blood clots as of yet, and I'm praying she don't, cause that scared me to death the other day. Let's see. I don't know what religion Glenda Junior's husband is. I have a lot of. Yeah, I was born and raised Catholic, Beth. I kind of dropped out of that religion because some of it I just felt like was a little pagan to me. And I really don't go to. I don't really go to church. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say I do. I haven't been to church since my daughter passed. Um, let's see. When we can laugh at ourselves, just not people manipulate others. It's yeah, that's right, Sundry. Yeah, me and Sundry was on the phone for hours like we usually are whenever we do talk, and we was laughing because of this mechanic here who's had my Suburban for well over a year and the motor. Uh, couldn't get him to put that in. He's got my G30 van. Motor. And so I told him, just tell him to me. Um, I guess I'm gonna have to take this guy to court. I mean, like the Suburban, everything was brand new on brand new tires and everything, and they're probably dry rotted, and the damn roof's probably. By the time I get back, I have to strip it down and send it to the damn metal scrap yard. So, cocaine blues, Johnny Cash. Is that what you saying? Everyone, I just go. Oh, hey V. Yeah. So I guess I'm gonna see if that food's done. I'll take a you know photo or a quick snapshot of it. But Oh, hey, the earth is falling. How you doing? You're in Dollar Tree line. Oh, boy. But, yeah, I'll make sure to put in that video. Don't try this at home. Because, like I said, the people that I watched on YouTube make it, they had one of those, I don't know what you call them, but it's a black pot with a lid. They put coals under it. It's a certain kind of pot you use outside. And they put coals on top of it. And it looked excellent. And you could stuff it with anything. But like I said, next time I will not buy the French bread to make it with. Hey, Florida Beach. Next time I will make my... That's it. Thanks, Laura. Right, Dutch oven. That's what they had. A Dutch oven outside. And, you know, she didn't look like she struggled with that French bread like I did. I'll be honest with y'all, I didn't even put that part in the video because I'd never done it before. And I didn't know what I was up against. But I should have either bought just the pizza crust and did it, or I should have made my own. One of the two. Claudia, Dutch oven is something, it looks like a cast iron pot with a lid. And they put coals underneath it, and then they put coals on top of it. And it looked really good. I mean, it looked delicious, y'all, but I'm sure mine's going to look good and taste good too. But I had to fight with that doggone French bread now, I'm telling you. Like, I thought me and it was going to have to throw down or something. I was fixing to throw it up against the wall and just make my own. Oh, it's indoor, outdoor cast iron pots. Is that what that is, Planet X? I don't know. I'm trying to remember that channel name. Or Beano. Yeah. She sure needs some of that after eating them beans with peppers, onions, garlic. Hey, my Sky, how you doing? How's the weather over in your way? We don't know what to think about it here because it's 1 minute freezing and the next minute sweating. And, I mean, 1 minute I'm sweating with the oldies and the next minute I'm freezing with the youngins. mm. Yeah, play victim, tell a story. My thing is to see her comments. She says we all ought to send her gifts and we ought to thank her that we even have a channel. You got cannabis farm job? Oh, cool. Hey, I bet that's good. My daughter would be like there, right there with you working. You making Popeyes? I haven't done that in years, Beth. I mean, Mindy. I haven't made a Popeye in years. I haven't even, as far, the only thing I've ever made from scratch was Christmas cookies and, like cherry apple pies and stuff like that. I'm doing all right, Florida. I hope you are. I mean, hey, there's the chef. Glad you could join us. Yeah, if y'all haven't checked out My Sky Five's channel, go check him out. He does some, if you like sky videos and you like to know what's going on up there, he's got a good channel over there. Y'all know I love looking at the sky. And oh, I didn't tell y'all last night. Oh, Lord. We seen something out there that wasn't a plane. It was hovering. And it was diagonal again, but it didn't look like the other one I had caught. And we tried to video it, but our cameras wouldn't pick it up. So I guess so much for that. But we tried. I know it was not a plane. We had a bunch of planes in the area, but it wasn't a plane. Planes don't hover. Yeah, y'all, I could not believe her wearing them gloves. That was just, oh my God. If I had to wear gloves when I went to cook at my daughter's house, I mean, I just don't. I mean, I wore gloves when I worked in the restaurants, but you're serving people you don't know. I still got flour under my fingernails trying to roll out that French bread. That lady in the video made it look so dang easy, but let me tell you, it's not. Oh yeah, yeah, she'll get caught again. She'll get caught again. And she was talking about groceries at the end of the month, and she's living with her daughter. I mean, I bet she's probably helping with groceries. Yeah, Steven's doing an excellent channel, Avalon. I mean, yeah, he's doing an excellent channel. His mother would be so proud of him. Talking about Phyllis's channel, for anyone that doesn't know. Um, yeah, I've been watching a few of his videos. Yeah, yeah. That's the one I watched, Laura, was the pickled eggs one. I be, I wouldn't mind having a regular kitchen again. I won't lie. It's hard to cook in this RV because I love to cook, and I never really cared much for bacon, but I love to cook. And it's like I said, it's rough in this RV. Um, what was that? Let me see. Gobble out of the water. I know his mother is loving it. Yeah, she'll get caught again, Beth. It's just a matter of time. We know that. Soon. You'll see her at food pantries again. Um, crying and whining that she can't afford food. I mean, this is just the start of it. She's trying to go back to her roots of when she first started her channel, and I don't think that's gonna work. I mean, if she had just stayed where she was at, look, you're safe, secure at 600 a month, and you can pay the tolls and the gas. You just can't be close by enough to babysit all the time. But I'll be honest, me as a grandmother, I helped raise my grandkids, but I'll be honest, I don't want to be close enough where I have to babysit all the time. I've raised my share of kids. I mean, I'm sorry. And to give a kid a plastic bag to play with, something's wrong with that picture. I mean, here, just shut the hell up, take this plastic bag. Lord, that video was hilarious. Yeah, uh, at least the kitchen she's working in, is a little bit brighter. I mean, Hell, being down in that basement, she might as well have been in my RV. Anyway, there's a RV place right down the road here, and I need to go get me some lights. Yeah, me neither, Ray. I don't want to babysit kids constantly. I've had enough of kids. Yeah, she had a decent kitchen in New Jersey. That wasn't good enough for, you know, Miss Queen. I mean, Miss Queen. I mean, she just, if y'all have seen some of her comments in them chats, she just thinks she's it. She just thinks she's everything. Like she's the greatest, bestest thing ever happened, ever walked on earth. Yeah, that's right, Laura. That's what you need to do. No wonder why she was talking about moving into her van not too long ago. And if she don't do exactly what her daughter says, she might be. Oh yeah, right. Look at all those gifts. What was she in that apartment? 2 months? All those gifts and all that money people sent her. And the apartment already had a stove and fridge in it. Because online we're showing that it's now for rent. It has a stove and refrigerator in there. So why she need a new one? And not to mention, well, we know she had rats. Now the roaches, I never seen. She never showed us that I can remember. But I'll tell you, as long as I've got a home base, I'd like to build out my van and travel and stay in it. But I do need a home base. Found out Mark does not know yet. He's not stable enough yet. Oh wow, Claudia. And his dad passed away. His brother's not called him? That's awful. My God. My sister went to the hospital and passed away. As soon as she was in there, I went up there. But, well, I guess it's been a little over an hour. I'm going to go and see what my, what do you call it? That's right. If she had have saved some of that money, Viro, and not been eating and shopping 24/7, and that is probably part of what caused her to lose some subs, too. She should, let's see, I love TV. We be in isolation here. Grandpa needed to go to the hospital. So we dropped him in the parking lot. Not worth the risk. Well, now in that case, if he had something highly contagious, I hope you had on a mask and gloves. Yeah, y'all, what happened to her diet? I mean, like, we've not heard anything about a diet. Like, she's got to be bipolar. Um, she goes from one extreme to the next. Sundry Girl, I wish you was here too. We'll get together sometime. I'll get my band together sooner or later. If not that band, I'll have another band. Yeah, 2 weeks she's weighing herself and claiming to eat healthy. She's not going to show us that she's pigging out, off camera. I mean, yeah, my doctor's 45 minutes away. I couldn't imagine having to drive from upstate New York back to New Jersey for a doctor's appointment. But yeah, Her diet just went out the damn window somewhere. She has the coronavirus. You ain't kidding. Yeah. No, she didn't show herself on camera the last time. But I guarantee you she had her few big old drinks there. Oh yeah, they was over there talking, saying that like making out like I was drunk or high or something when I was talking about Puppy, and I wasn't on camera. I was talking about the dog. Um, yeah, no, I don't get high and I don't drink. I don't. I don't take half of what the doctor says I'm supposed to take. She's a carrier for sure. I hate to be next to her on the subway station. Oh Lord, there's my daughter again. Her boobs are pointing the same way her YouTube income is. That's hilarious, Vira. That's hilarious. Although I can't laugh too hard because, damn, I'll tell you what. Then West, you just put, hold on, where am I? You just put a video up so I could, all right, hey, I'll have to get over there. I gotta come check you out. Her belly roll's definitely, yeah, she's definitely not lost any weight. I don't think she's trying to lose any weight. I mean, I think it was just all something for content. You know. And she's, again, trying, like I said, to go back to the roots of her channel, but that's not going to work out. You too, Glenda. Glenda, Slenda. Oh, sorry about that, Laura. I didn't mean to insult you. I meant to say Slenda, and I said Glenda. Lord Jesus. Don't forget to dance in your next video. Well, now my battery's showing low, y'all. I'm going to go. Y'all have a good night. I love y'all. Take care. We might have a Sunday live stream. We might do one of these tomorrow. I don't know what time yet. But I'll come over to your channel, Lynn, and check you out. And I definitely got to go watch Laura's video. Y'all go watch Laura's video. She's really good at this now. She's like, yeah, she's ready for Broadway. Comedy Central. All right, y'all. I'm going to go get my food and upload that other video. And y'all have a good night. And I appreciate y'all coming. And I do love yous all. I'm not like Glenda just lying. Y'all to me are my friends. And I mean that. I mean, yeah. I truly do mean it. I mean, like, y'all are my social outlet. Y'all are my friends. So, and y'all are great. I'm so happy to have my channel. It doesn't matter if I make money or not. I'm just happy to have all the love and blessings and friends that I've got. I mean, that's worth more to me than really anything is. Having new friends and maybe one day I get to travel, I can stop around and visit everybody and, because, yeah. I mean, I really do care about every one of my subscribers. Now, I won't lie and say I'm not closer to some of them. Like the ones that's always here on my channel, that's, what I'm saying. The regulars, those strays that come and go. But the regular people, that's on my channel. I've become close to. I've even talked to some of y'all on the phone. And I do really consider y'all my friends. All right, well, y'all have a good night. I do love yous. And I'm not telling y'all that. You don't see no super chat button. Have a good night, y'all. Bye. Let's see. I'm not sure how to shut this off. Um. I guess I just click out of it. I can't remember what I did last time. All right. Night, everyone. Yeah.